Emma had worked 12-hour shifts for 6 days in a row, yet she never complained. As a dedicated nurse in one of the city's busiest hospitals, she believed every patient deserved kindness, whether they were wealthy executives or homeless strangers. 7 months pregnant, she carefully balanced her growing belly, while rushing through crowded hallways, determined to finish her duties before taking maternity leave. That afternoon, the emergency department buzzed with tension as luxury cars pulled up outside. A famous billionaire businessman, Victor Sterling, stormed into the hospital, surrounded by assistants and security guards. His expensive suit and confident smile announced that he was used to getting whatever he wanted. Victor demanded immediate treatment for a minor injury, insisting that everyone else should wait because his time was valuable. Emma politely explained that doctors were treating critical patients first and that his condition was stable. Her calm voice only fueled his anger. He stepped closer, accusing her of disrespecting him in front of everyone. Before anyone could react, Victor suddenly slapped Emma across the face. The hallway fell silent. She stumbled backward. Protecting her unborn baby with both hands, Victor smirked, adjusted his jacket and walked away as though nothing had happened, convinced his wealth and influence would erase any consequences. Doctors and nurses rushed to Emma's side while hospital security reported the assault. Though shaken and embarrassed, Emma refused to create a scene. She quietly accepted medical attention to ensure her baby was unharmed. Her cheek burned with pain, but the betrayal hurt more. She had devoted her life to helping others, yet someone had humiliated her, simply because he believed money placed him above ordinary people. News of the incident spread through the hospital, but Victor's lawyers immediately began making phone calls, threatening legal action against anyone who released security footage. They assumed the story would disappear within hours, just like countless scandals before it. What Victor didn't know was that Emma had an older brother named Daniel Carter years earlier. Daniel had served with distinction in a federal investigative agency before becoming one of the country's most respected prosecutors. He rarely spoke about his work, preferring to protect his family from the dangers surrounding his career. When he received a call telling him his pregnant sister had been assaulted while caring for patients, he remained completely silent. Instead of reacting with rage, Daniel calmly gathered every piece of evidence, including witness statements, surveillance recordings, and hospital reports. He believed justice worked best through facts rather than revenge. Within 48 hours, investigators uncovered more than the assault. Victor's companies had quietly intimidated employees, hidden financial records, and bribed officials for years. The slap that Victor considered meaningless became the event that encouraged frightened witnesses to finally speak. Former executives, accountants, and even personal assistants came forward with documents they had secretly saved. Daniel never leaked information or sought publicity. He simply allowed the legal process to unfold. Search warrants were approved. Financial crimes units joined the investigation, and reporters soon discovered that the billionaire's empire rested on a foundation filled with corruption and fear instead of honest success. Victor laughed when reporters first questioned him, dismissing everything as jealousy from unsuccessful people. But his confidence faded. When government investigators entered his headquarters, carrying official warrants, bank accounts were frozen, luxury properties were searched, and longtime business partners quickly distanced themselves. The security footage of him slapping a pregnant nurse eventually became public through lawful court proceedings, shocking millions. Investors abandoned him almost overnight. People who once admired his power now condemned his arrogance. Standing outside the courthouse without his usual smile, Victor finally realized that the woman he had humiliated was never powerless. She simply chose dignity over confrontation. Months later, Emma safely gave birth to a healthy baby boy surrounded by family, friends, and grateful colleagues. The hospital honored her courage and professionalism, praising the compassion she continued to show even after enduring public humiliation. Victor was convicted on multiple charges related to financial crimes, while the assault became a lasting symbol of how arrogance can destroy even the most powerful people. During an interview, Emma was asked whether she hated the man who had struck her. She simply smiled and replied that revenge had never interested her. Justice, kindness, and truth had spoken far louder than anger ever could, leaving a lesson no amount of wealth could erase.